Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagvi here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode we did, I believe, 2 races. In this episode, let's maybe aim for another 2 or 3. So who I'll play this time? Let's play as the new character we unlocked, Amateur Podracing, which I actually do like his pod. He's one of my favorite pods in the game. I especially like the cockpit. And if I remember, I think he was semi-prominent in the pod racer race. I know most of these characters are designed for the characters you saw in the pod racer race. I think only maybe a handful of them were uniquely made for this game. Aim. So we're going to Beedo's Wild Race. Wild Ride. The track favorite is Beedo. Let's.
Welcome to
Oh, he's already selling the better parts?
Take a look around. I got everything you need.
Well, I can't afford that.
No? This part no good for you, huh?
Don't have enough of that. Oh, you already have a better turning part. Better traction. That would be good because you're going to be on an ice world. See, I could get better air brakes.
This part no good for you, huh? You break it, you buy, huh?
Here, you break it, you buy. I also forgot to buy another pit droid. I'll do that in the next race.
You're gonna lose unless you upgrade your pod racer, I think.
And that is very true. You don't upgrade your pod, you are not going to be winning many races. Also, there's Jar Jar there.
You break it, you buy, huh?
You break it, you buy. So there's our pod being worked on. Engine 1, Engine 2. Good look at our pit droids and also look at the character himself. Oops. Inspect vehicle. What's the zoom option? I know there's a way you can zoom in and out. Okay, it's D-pad, which allows you to zoom. There's our pod racer. So let's start the race.
Welcome, pod racing fans, to Ando Preem, home of the benevolent Andovi Bindu monks. Your host, the wisest of the wise, Ten Abu Donba.
Yeah, so we're racing on a racetrack made by monks. I don't know if they would be fans of racing, but... Which now explains all the tents and everything.
The current record holder for this track is Beedo.
Let's race. So we're going this way. We're going across the bridge. Make that sharp turn. So yeah, if I remember correctly, because of this is a ice world, I believe the track, especially here, actually does have ice physics. So having good traction is a good thing. Let go of the boost. Cool my engines down. Let's boost again. avoid the ice. Some of the ice I know you can crash into, you'll be perfectly fine. Some of it is solid enough that you will just explode if you hit it at high speeds. What? Okay, I love that this character laughs when he dies. He's like, kaboom! Ha 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 ha! But what killed me there? What killed me? I didn't crash into anything. So I don't know why I just randomly exploded. Anyway, if you stay up here, I believe this gives you access to, I think, a shortcut. Or, yeah, I think it is technically a shortcut because you don't have to do the wide turns. Pod racing on the ice. Now I do want to know like the logic behind the pod racing, because you know we're in a pod, we're hovering above the ground, and yet we're still affected by things like traction. Like, I could understand if if this was a racing game where we were driving cars and whatnot, then that makes perfect sense why snow and ice would affect your vehicle. But this is a pod, we're floating above the ground. How does snow and ice affect, your traction and affect if you're going to go sliding off to your doom or anything like that? Anyway, also another fun fact I will mention about this game as we're racing is that this game, I believe, holds a Guinness World Record. Funny I said that as we got a new lap record. Holds, I think, the Guinness World Record of, I think it's like the best sci-fi racing game. I know last I looked it had that record at around, I think it was like 2011 and 2012. I don't know if it still has that record to this day. But yeah, it was better than most racers, sci-fi racers to be specific. So it was better than F-Zero, it was better than whatever popular sci-fi racer that was out around the time. And yeah, it still holds the record, at least last I checked. It might have been surpassed by something else at this point, but I'm not too sure. Let's boost. Temperature warning. On the final lap. And we're miles ahead of any pod. Down, and there's the finish. First place, so our fastest lap time was in lap 2. And we win a new pod! See how everybody do. I believe the track favorite always comes in second place. If you get first. Ha! I love his singing. I love, is it Voldo? Whatever his name is? I can never remember his name off the top of my head. Let's see, Sabuba was for... Not bad. Next, we're going to the Aquilaris Classic on the planet Aquis. The track favorite is Turgig Holdfast. Let's change our vehicle. So here's his vehicle. Ooh, he has very shitty acceleration. But it's the beginner's league, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Oh, you want to buy Petroid, huh?
Yes, I want to buy
It's
Petroid.
your pod racer, you know. You're gonna lose unless you upgrade your pod racer.
I don't have the money for it. There's C-3PO. I forgot a lot of Phantom Menace characters. A lot of Star Wars characters from the Phantom Menace appear in here.
Oatmeals.
Okay, did he just say oatmeals?
You're gonna lose unless you.
Yeah, I don't really have enough to
pod
buy
racer, I
parts.
think.
So here's the droids. They're working on my pod racer. 2. And there's the character we're playing as for this race. I do not know what he's supposed to be. Hey, let's start the race.
It's a gorgeous evening here on the ocean world Aquilaris.
The perfect setting for one of the most scenic pod races in the galaxy. Your host, the lovely and gracious governess, the Nave Vengaris.
Now this is a beautiful world.
The current record holder for this track is... Play, hold fast.
I need to find out what the boost is. I might have to look up to see what the boost is. Hello, Clay. Who fast? So let's go under the sea. I'm not gonna lie, this would be pretty cool to see. I'm sorry, what? Why did I explode for doing a jump? Was there TNT underneath that jump? Why did I just randomly explode it? Back in the tunnel. Okay, we have the opening and closing doors. You have to look at what door is open and then go through it. Ooh, ow. I'm gonna slow down a bit because I know the turns can get pretty tight in here. Go back to the surface. Okay, Adam! Let's do a quick repair. So you can repair your pod mid-race, however, do note it does slow you down when you're repairing. So you only want to repair if you have a decent enough lead over your opponent, or if you are in desperate need of it. Because if any of your engines take too much damage, then they will explode. And honestly, slowing down is much better than being resetted for the explosion. Go through that door. Boost. There we go. I forgot how much straightaways there are on this track. Over here. Alright, we have a decent lead that I'm willing to repair.
It's a new lap record.
Alright, one final lap. Oh, I lost an engine. Good thing I have a decent lead where dying doesn't really negatively impact me much. In the higher tier races, it can heavily it can potentially cost me the race. Ooh, damn it! Just nick the side of the door. Go in this. Here's another straightaway. Doot, doot, doot. One more boost. And there's the finish. And we win a new pod. Let's see. Ooh, almost 5 minutes exact. Arc Bumpy Rose. I forgot about that character. Bullseye. Anakin Skywalker. Not bad. Yeah, we'll squeeze in one more race. So that way, in the next episode, we can do an even 2. So we're doing the Mascar 100. The track favorite is Duo Boat. Let's change our vehicle. Where's Steadfast, or whatever his name is? Here we go. Critique Hold Fast. I actually do like his pod design. Alright, let's go shop for parts. Yes, let's buy some top speed. And some brakes. Get our pod worked on. Now there's one more pit droid to buy. Let's start the race.
Vulturine racer Doug Bolt is on the track today. Oh, he is gonna be tough to beat.
Here we go. let's race on this. I forget the name of this world. It's very gassy. At least I presume this is some sort of gas. Sharp turn there. I don't even know if this world is actually inhabited in Star Wars lore, or if it's just a random world that they just use for racing. Gotta jump. Dope. Alright, so yeah, that one I have to break. I thought I could drift it, but nope.
It's a new lap record.
Oop. Get a boost. Was it to change the map again? Oh, nope, that's to change the view. I have to look up how I can change the map again. Ooh. Just barely made that jump. Let's hit our boosters.
It's a new lap record.
Cool down our engines. Make a quick repair. Hit the boost. Dee dee. Make it through that. Here comes the jump. Oh, I failed. Because I hit the wall, it slowed me down just enough so I couldn't make the jump. Let's boost through the finish line. Let's see, so how did we do? Duo boat came second. Da, 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 da. Alright, so we'll end off here. In the next episode, we'll do the next 2 races. If you enjoyed this episode, do like the video as it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode. And I'll see you all for the next episode. Later.